Hey, my Raider Battle buddy. So, you're still alive. Thought the holidays meant a break. Spoiler alert, Raid didn't get the memo. While the world pretends to relax, the grind keeps rolling. Experience doesn't farm itself, and the clan boss didn't even tap the brakes. Today, I'm moonlighting as a fairy. No wings, no magic wand, but the loot? Suspiciously generous, even by raid standards. Champions, resources, all the good stuff, so when things actually get serious, your account doesn't look like you've spent the whole time just watching the loading screen. Hold up now, quick spoiler alert before we start. The best stuff doesn't drop right away. Somewhere during this video, I'll leak a secret code. Yeah, the one that people usually skip straight to. So if your hand's already hovering over the close button, maybe hit like, subscribe, and actually stick around until the loot stops being a mystery. And if you're launching Raid right around the moment everyone's clinking glasses, congrats, your timing is suspiciously perfect. And yes, there are 2 links hiding under this video. You know the drill, the first link drops you straight into Rector Drath and Fane. Drath's job is basically saying, nope, we're not dying today, and yanking the team out of bad situations on repeat. Fane, meanwhile, politely explains to bosses that health is a temporary condition. The second link rocks you with Ultimate Gaelic and Zargala. You can forget about playing it safe. Nobody's healing here. This is pure spectacle. Gaelic sets fire to everything that moves. Zargala cleans up what's left. And your screen turns into a full-on destruction festival. Pro tip, if you're a fresh newbie, grab the first one. It's more reliable than a Swiss watch. If you know what you're doing and just came back to mess around, take the second link. On PC, click download and collect it in your inbox. On mobile, tap, fly to the store, download, profit. First champ drops instantly. The second lands when you hit level 25. Easy peasy. Now, about the newbie promo code. You get 1 shot, and it only works in your first 24 hours. So pay attention and just don't pick something at random like you're spinning a loot wheel. New Year Midgame, the official enemy of Holiday Chill. This code grants you Grunch Kilroy. He wipes the buffs off your team so fast it's like they were never there, and lets you survive places where panic usually kicks in quietly and then wipes you anyway. Oh, and no, he doesn't show up empty-handed. The code comes with a chunky pile of resources, so activate everything right away before this green menace changes his mind and drags the bonuses back into the fog. He works in the simplest, most shameless way possible, wipes every debuff off your team, and then heals you for each one he removes. Extra satisfying if you're drowning in poison or getting your defense shredded. For faction wars, more than solid. Desert Queen gets you to Hana Rock. And yeah, she does way too much for a single support. She buffs your team, ruins the enemy's day, and casually drags fights back from situations that are already looking doomed. King, Ultimate Death Knight, and he's here to take punches for everyone else. The worse things get for your team, the more comfortable he feels. Shields, self-healing, and a talent for staying upright long after everyone else is face down. Not a hero, a walking wall. Spooky Raid drops Madame Saris straight into your account. In the arena, she's right at home. Her fear skill very quickly explains to the enemy team that today is not their day. If PvP is actually what matters to you, skipping this code could be a mistake. Oboro Slash gets you Oboro, an epic for people who like playing dirty. Vanishes when it matters, picks herself back up, and hits back hard. Where everyone else is already down, she's just getting started. Genbo, my man, Dishonored Blast unlocks Genbo the Dishonored. In the arena, he's aggressively rude, steals enemy buffs, piles on damage, and doesn't ask for some galaxy brain build to work. Minimum hassle, maximum payoff. Jump score drops Miscreated Monster, the good old classic. He's comfy everywhere, dungeons, faction wars, you name it. Spams control, pumps up massive shields, and lives so long it feels like he's got a private contract with the game. Check out Demon Slayer. Unlock Stolen Foulbeard, a solid damage dealer with proper AoE. If you started with the first link and already have healing covered, he neatly fixes the "where's my damage" problem and makes the early game way less painful. Get Benji 25 is the code for Benji. Strong against the Fire Knight and useful pretty much everywhere. No thinking required, just grab it. Alright, that covers your newbies. Now it's time for the vets, the ones who already know that the free stuff is never a bad thing in Raid, just that they don't get much of it anymore. AMG 25 is here for you. It's a fresh resource code, silver, energy, a book, and multi-battles. Nothing legendary necessarily, but exactly the stuff you always run out of first. And here's one more fresh promo code for the veterans, packed with bonuses every player can use. So don't sleep on it. Enter it and claim your rewards fast, cause this one definitely won't stay active for long. Did you already drop a like? Subscribe to the channel? Then here you go. The new seasonal promo code, Win Midgame Winter. Grab it and collect a solid batch of resources to boost your champion's upgrades. Raid in Review 2025 is the latest December promo code. Grab a festive 5-star chicken, some silver, and a bit of energy. And of course, the hoorahs from Playerium don't stop there. Right now, Raid is running a Xenomorph collab. Instead of presents under the tree, you get a creature literally designed to break everything alive. The requirements are peak laziness. Just log in, that's it. This event runs in 2 phases. First, 14 days, gear, a legendary Xenomorph, resources, and a soul. Then you upgrade stats and the soul. End result, a seriously nasty poison machine. You know, he lives in permanent veil, hands out poison like candy, and deletes anything that breathes. Skipping free stuff like this is a conscious decision to make your life harder in this game. Let's put it all together and see how it looks. Start with the link that gives you Rector Draft and Fane. Pop the Grunch code for a smooth early game, and casually pick up Xenomorph just for logging in. Minimum effort, maximum value. End result, a full squad. Healer, damage dealer, tank, and a poison specialist. With a lineup like that, you don't knock, you just walk straight into any dungeon. The starting rule is simply dead. The more free stuff you grab, the less you suffer later. So don't try to be a hero, just press the buttons. Want to hear about codes and free legendaries before the comments turned into doesn't work anymore? Then liking and subscribing is just the default setting. And if you dig up a working code, don't be greedy, drop it in the comments. I read everything, hit like, and pretend I'm not jealous. Battle Buddy, see you in the game, Raider!